Here we are in Spoonful, and Spoonful is going to allow you to search or scan grocery products, and it will tell you if they contain or may contain low FODMAP ingredients in amounts that would potentially cause symptoms. So I'm going to show you the most useful features of the app. You'll either be spending time, if you look along the bottom, in the Discover or the Scan tab. And Discover is just where you're going to search products, whereas Scan is where you'll scan the barcodes of products that you have in the pantry or that you're finding in the grocery store. Along the top, there are some different filters. So first I'm going to start where you see it says compliant. And I'm going to tap on compliant. And this allows you to filter a few different ways. And what I want to show you is what you'll find them to be the most useful will be either compliant or all products. Compliant you want to use when you're searching for something specific. So, because it's only going to pull up foods that are compliant, that are low FODMAP. So, for example, if I'm looking for a yogurt and I don't want to, search through a whole bunch of items in Spoonful that are maybe compliant or not, I just want to find a yogurt that works. I'm going to type in yogurt, and it just pulls up compliant items. So that's how you use compliant. Most of the time, actually, you'll be using all products because that's what you want to have it on when you are actually, scanning things, searching things in the store. So this is really important. I want to make sure you always check that this is set to all products when you're scanning, because if you don't have it on all products and you have it on compliant, if the item is yellow or red, meaning it's not compliant or maybe compliant, it just won't come up, and it'll seem strange that Spoonful doesn't seem to have very many foods in its database when really it does. So just make sure this is set on all products. I'm going to go ahead and apply that. When it's on all products, it shows us items that are green, yellow, or red. See, we have reds here. So if an item is checked green, that means it's in the serving size listed on the package, it's low FODMAP. If an item is checked red, that means it's going to be high FODMAP at the serving size. I do encourage you guys, if something is red, go ahead and click on it, because it's an excellent learning tool to check out what ingredients flagged and just start to kind of learn what the ingredients are out there that are high FODMAP that are in a lot of the foods that you eat. So when you click on it, I want you to take the extra step, see where it has kind of in the middle of the page, the exclamation point, and it says likely high FODMAP at 1 serving. And then see below that where it says details. It's right above the view swaps button. It's kind of in small letters. So you can actually tap on that word details, and it'll tell you which FODMAP, which ingredient flagged. So in this yogurt, it's actually the peach that is high FODMAP. I just, again, encourage you to always click details and see what flagged, because it is a good learning tool. I'll show you a couple other examples. Another really helpful part of this app is that it won't just tell you, okay, you can't have this, you can't have that, you can't have this. It'll show you alternatives. So you can click View Swaps, and it'll show you some yogurts that are low FODMAP. Pretty cool. It also, it lists ingredients, allergens, some other things here, but that's mainly what I wanted to show you. Now, if an item is yellow, so let's see, we have this silk, this one. If an item is yellow, that means that it may be low, moderate, or that it may be high FODMAP, or it may be low. They're not sure. So I'm going to go ahead and click that details button again and see what flagged here. And so when an item is yellow, you kind of have to use a little bit of deductive reasoning and figure it out. Sometimes you can, sometimes you can't. In this case, it flagged for soy milk and soybeans. And they're just not sure about those two ingredients. You can go ahead and click the ingredient to get more information. So I'm going to click on soy milk, tap on soy milk here. And it tells me soy and soybeans can be high or low in FODMAP depending on bean maturity, processing, and preparation. So it's telling us that it depends. And so the reason they flagged it yellow is they're not sure. So if they're not sure, it might be kind of hard for you to be sure. So especially in the elimination phase, we really want to avoid these yellows as well, unless you have reason to believe, unless you can deduce that the food is not high FODMAP. So for example, natural flavorings. You'll learn in Module 3 that natural flavorings are actually they're not going to be onion and garlic in a sweet product. So that's something that, if it's a sweet product, it's not a savory product, then and it says natural flavorings, then you can probably deduce that it's okay. All right, the other tab I want to show you is at the top right. It's all stores. So I'm going to go ahead and tap that. So right now it's filtered for all stores. So it's going to show me brands in all the stores in the database. So one of the things you can do, especially if you're searching, so let's say we're changing the all products filter to compliant because I really want to find a yogurt that's low FODMAP. Well, I might also click all stores and select the store that I'm going to be shopping at, because there's no point in finding a brand of yogurt that's not available. Maybe it's available all the way across the country, but not locally, and definitely one that's not, at the store I'm going to. So I'm going to shop at Fry's. I'm going to apply that. And now it's only going to show me brands of yogurt that are compliant and that are at Fry's. So that's what I wanted to show you guys. That's how to use the Spoonful app. This app is going to revolutionize your low FODMAP elimination phase and really, really be a huge part of how you're able to fine-tune